Alrighty, team. Not sure if you've been testing or playing with the latest Sora yet. I've been giving it a crack today and the other day, and it just seems to be really odd when it comes to creating real images versus pretend. So if you see here, I tried to create an image of a policeman knocking on a car window, handing over keys. Seems to be like fully in reverse. This one as well seems to be fully in reverse. And so what I've realized is, so I'll stop sharing for 1 second. What I've realized is that if you're trying to do realistic videos, I think your prompt needs to be like extremely good for that realistic video to come across really well. Otherwise, it needs to be really unrealistic videos, and they seem to come across way better. So I'll show you some examples, and I'm keen to hear your thoughts on this too. So I'll now dive into a few others I've done. So you'll see this one here. People running through the bush. Seems pretty realistic and pretty easy. It's not too bad. And from behind her, apart from that guy's running style, it seems pretty realistic and pretty good. So that's like, I can't really complain about that. It's not too difficult. It's a bit of trees, bit of bush, trying to bring in different blends from around the different scenarios. So that one came across pretty good. I tried a couple of different versions of this. Tried to remix it again. Really is not sure. Sitting in the back seat, handing keys over. It looks like he's like half in the car, half on the car. Completely random. Like I don't know how it even comes up with that information. Then I was saying, create me a live version of someone winning poker. The entire thing's in reverse. I didn't ask for it to be in reverse, but it just seems to be, and it's just like very plain, not really real, pretty out there. But then I asked for it to be a Viking going through the Brisbane River. And so as soon as I started adding unrealistic elements to it, it actually comes across pretty real, even though we know it's, Vikings aren't living in this age, but that looks pretty good. Then I said, can you create me a Loch Ness monster in Brisbane? Once again, it's pretty good. Obviously, good for an unrealistic video. Let's try to blend it all together. It's not too bad. Then I went back to try to be realistic again. So this is Italian Greyhound running on the beach. It's not too bad. And then it goes in reverse again. I'm not sure whether it's reverse is coming from. Same scenario again, kind of goes forward and then kind of goes back. It's a bit confusing there. Then I went to unrealistic again, and this is going a man on the moon. I just said create me a planet scenario, and this is what it came up with itself, so it's not too bad. I guess we don't know what we're comparing it against, right? So we just kind of, this guy's on 3 wheels or 4 wheels, I'm not sure. He's jumping, he's on 2 wheels again, now he's on 3 wheels, I don't know. It's making up its own scenario. Then I went to King Kong, sitting in Brisbane. He's just like literally sitting on the bridge, so not too difficult, that one. Then I asked for Vin Diesel driving a car, and so back to realistic again. This is Vin Diesel driving a car, apparently going backwards, doing some burnouts. This one's super interesting. Watch this. Oh, it's a backwards car. Oh, they're sitting backwards. No, they're sitting forward. No, they're sitting backwards. Okay, they're sitting forward again. It's a bit random. Then I asked for King Kong to destroy the Brisbane Story Bridge. And this is the first edition of it. Don't know why that one came across. And then I asked it to do a remake of it. This is like hanging from the bridge, and then the camera's kind of like there. Next minute, there's a King Kong in the Brisbane River. Well, the actual Brisbane Story Ridge, obviously, it's a bit disjointed down here, but looks pretty good. Can't really complain. So yeah, just having a bit of a play around what works and what doesn't work. It's quite interesting. And so I'm keen, have you guys figured out the prompting? How have you found it work or not work? Really keen to get your input into this, and what have you seen? I guess what is a good prompt to physically write? I've tried different prompting, different areas, different scenarios. I just can't seem to get something that's like super realistic. It's still infancy of it being released, but keen to hear your thoughts on this one, guys. All in all, it's pretty cool technology, right? You're right. Like within a few seconds, you write a prompt. Next minute, this video comes to life. whether it's perfect or not, that's a different story. But it's a pretty cool technology that's coming out, and yeah, soon to disrupt the entire industry. All right, cheers, guys.